Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Destiny 2 Season of Plunder video. It is Xur Day, Friday, October the 7th, 2022, and Xur is back in the tower. So we're going to hop on over here and we're going to see what Xur has for us today. Once again, thanks for watching my Guardians. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Spawn into the courtyard and we're going to head on over to Xur. Now Xur can show up in one of 3 different locations every week. This week, he's back in the tower. So we're going to head on over here and we're going to see what Xur has for us today. And he has some pretty good rolls this week. Let's start off with the illustrious, illuminous, exotic, and gram. So you can get out there all of those old different exotics if you already haven't picked them up, my guardian. Now let's go over the random rolls for the Hawk Moon and for the Dead Man's Tale. For the Hawk Moon this week, we have some pretty fantastic rolls. Let's go over them. First off, we have a hammer forged rifling for a little bit more range, alloy magazine, opening shot, and smooth grip, making this a pretty fantastic roll for the Hawk Moon. Then again, every roll for the Hawk Moon is excellent because the Hawk Moon is fantastic. Pick this bad boy up and add it to your collection. For the Dead Man's Tale this week, we also have some pretty fantastic rolls. We have extended barrel, armor piercing rounds, and 4th times the charm trait, which is pretty fantastic. And last but not least, fitted stock. Excellent roll. Both of these weapons should be excellent in PvE and in PvP. Just make sure you hit your shots. You can't go wrong with the Dead Man's Tale or the Hawk Moon exotics. Pretty fantastic. For the weapon of the week, this week we have the Two-Tailed Fox Rocket Launcher. Comes with the intrinsic perk called Twin Tails, which is pretty fantastic. Shoot 2 rockets, 1 void, 1 solar that can track on the targets. Also comes with Confined Launch, which is nice, as well as high velocity rounds. Play with your prey trait. The void rocket suppresses enemies. The solar rocket causes damage over time. And last but not least, we also have one more trait for this bad boy, and that is composite stock. Excellent in PvE, excellent in PvP as well. Pick this bad boy up and definitely add it to your collection. Now we also have the Wormhus Crown. This exotic helmet will be for that hunter class. Comes with an intrinsic perk called Burning Souls. With this one, dodging gives you a small health and a little bit of a bump to your shields, and it does exactly what it's supposed to do. Excellent in PvE, and in PvP, well, not so much. You definitely need a lot more help, but still pick it up and add it to your collection. Next up, we have the ACD/O feedback fence exotics for that Titan class. Comes with an intrinsic perk called Fury Conductors. Melee hits build up energy, and being struck by a melee attack reduces incoming damage, and it also releases the energy in a devastating explosion. On paper, it sounds fantastic. In reality, not so much. In PvE, it's decent, and in PvP, not so much. Definitely needs a rework in my opinion, but definitely still pick it up if you are into collecting all of the different exotics. Now, the next exotic that we have is the Controverse Hold exotic gauntlets for that lovely warlock class. Comes the intrinsic perk called Chaotic Exchanger. With this, you're going to resist incoming damage when you charge your void grenade, and also charging void grenades return energy. That's right, grenade energy on hit. Excellent in PvE, excellent in PvP. You can't go wrong if you're rolling with a void class with the Controverse Hold. Pick them up and add it to your collection. Now for our legendaries this week, we have a True Prophecy hand cannon starting off 120 RPM. Aggressive flame on this bad boy with a reload masterwork. We got Crossfire HCS and Sure Shot HCS tactical mag steady rounds. We also have Grave Robber, and to round it off we have Demolitionists, making this more of a PvE hybrid type of a roll, but 120 still smacking PvE and in PvP, so pick it up and add it to your collection if you need a 120. Next up, the Enigma Draw Sidearm with 260 RPM precision frame, and this one has a nice handling masterwork, so not starting off too great. We got Short Spec SAS with a little bit more stability on that bad boy. Tactical SAS, so a little bit more range, keep it right there. Ricochet rounds, not bad. A light mag, Grave Robber, and also Demolitionist, making this more of a PvE PvE hybrid type of role, but it still should smack in PvP. So it's going to be good in PvE and in PvP. Just make sure you hit your shots with the Enigma Straw. Next up, the Escape Velocity Submachine, a 900 RPM lightweight frame, and this one has a nice range masterwork, which is absolutely fantastic. We got IS-2 classic sight and IS-5 circle, so definitely keep it right there on the top. We also have a nice accurized rounds and steady rounds. They'll definitely keep it on top. Threat detector and osmosis, which is one of my most favorite traits for PvE, making it more of a PvE hybrid type of a role. And not bad with the range masterwork and with osmosis. You should have a good time in PvE, and in PvP, not bad at all. Next up, we have a 7 Surfer CQC number 12 shotgun. 90 RPM lightweight frame on this bad boy with a reload masterwork. You always want a range masterwork, but I'm not mad at the reload masterwork. We also have smooth bore, full choke, so definitely want to keep it on top for the extra range. Assault magazine, tactical magazine. So just keep everything right here on the top. But I'm not mad at the reload, so I might keep that on the bottom. Slide shot and vorpal weapon as well, rounding this off to be a pretty decent shotgun, and not horrible rolls on this one. Should be pretty good in PvE and in PvP. Just make sure you hit your shots. Next up, we have a punching out sidearm. Absolutely fantastic. 450 RPM with the handling masterwork. Of course, you want a range masterwork on here and rangefinder to get that god roll, but not bad. We got corkscrew rifling, extended barrel on here for a little bit of range, so definitely keep it on extended barrel. High caliber rounds used to be meta back in the day. Keep it right there. Flat macro, moving target, and elemental capacitor with the Vanguard Vindix and tricks. You get a little bit of health back, making this a almost god roll if you swap out a few things, but the punching out is absolutely fantastic. If you never tried it, pick it up and add it to your collection. This punching out is not a horrible roll at all. Not a god roll, but not a crap roll either. So, hey, not bad, not bad. Next up, we have the negative space sword. This is going to be an adaptive frame. Hit R2 to get that uppercut with the impact masterwork. So things are starting off pretty good. We have hunger edge and honed edge for a little bit more impact, so I would keep it right there. Enduring guard and sword master guard. Swap it over there to that sword master guard. At least that's what I would do. Tireless blade for a little bit of more ammo after every other power sword kill, which is excellent for PvE. And to keep it all real, disruption break, not that great of a perk right there, not that great of a trait, but then again, swords are OP. It's going to be excellent in PvE, and in PvP, you know, one swipe and they're down. So definitely pick it up and add it to your collection if you need one. Next up, the Stars and Shadow Pulse Rifles up next. 340 RPM, high impact frame with a little bit of stability masterwork. Now, with the right rolls, this can be pretty deadly. Let's go over. We got corkscrew rifle and fluted barrel on this bad boy, so keep it right there on top. We got expended magazine and tactical mag. I would keep it right there to keep the range. And of course, we have feeding frenzy and snapshots. Not bad. One quiet moment origin trait. So, you know, this is absolutely a fantastic roll. Not a god roll, but then again, not a horrible roll as well. So if you're looking for a pretty decent roll and you need yourself a little bit of solar, Stars and Shadows should be pretty good. Now for our armor, we have the Opulent Scholar set. Hard pass for me for the Gauntlets, but pretty decent for Transmog. When it comes to that chest piece, total of 61. Hard pass for me once again for Transmog. Not bad at all. The bond, of course, is going to be the bond. Not a horrible bond, but not a fantastic bond. Hard pass for me, but decent for Transmog. Same thing goes for the helmet. Although the helmet has some pretty decent stats on this one, and it looks pretty decent for Transmog as well. And the same thing goes for the boots. Total of 57. Hard pass for me, but it looks pretty decent for Transmog as well. So there you have it, my Guardians. This is what everything that Xur has brought for us this week. October the 7th, 2022. Happy Friday, my Guardians. I hope you and yours have a wonderful day as always. If you are new to the channel, how you doing and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe right here at Karpo Game for a little wide variety of videos ranging from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.